Hello, everyone. My name is Tamris, and this is my first ever Minecraft survival world. Yes, that's right. First time playing fully in survival. Now, I normally play in creative mode and have all of the blocks available to me, but I wanted to challenge myself and do something different. So here I am. I wanted to share this experience with all of you. When I saw that mountain, I got the idea and inspiration to build in both fantasy and sci-fi. The reason being is that this mountain range reminded me of an episode in one of my favorite shows, Stargate Atlantis. Now, in that, there's this ancient civilization that has died out, and all of their technology and structures and all of that still remain out in the world. Now, I think that I would like to kind of bring that into my world a little bit. And doing so is that I want to make a ancient structure that jets out of this mountain because the mountain has just overgrown it and a hidden part of the underside of the structure. And then the current civilization that is in this world has migrated and saw it. And so they've just decided to make this area around the mountain their new home. That's kind of my idea. I'm gonna try to blend both fantasy and sci-fi together. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm very excited to give it a try. So come along with me on this wonderful journey. So I forgot that I needed to be recording. I tried getting some of the villagers safe, and well, as you can see, not all of them wanted to stay in the houses. These guys, though, pretty safe. They have a golem and a dog and some beds. Open air. Yeah, they're fine, right? Mr. Golem, hello. I almost punched you in the face and I would have died. So, with me forgetting to record, I did show that I went around the village and collected everything in the chests, found some nice goodies, I found my first diamonds, and yeah, I I forgot to show all that. And I also forgot to show that I was tearing down some buildings of the village because I'm going to move the village from here to... Alright, it is dark and I need a bed. 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 Where is a bed? Bed, please. There's no bed. You may not rest. There are monsters nearby. What the crap? Okay. So, as I was saying, that I tried to get all the villagers safe and sound, as you can see. It didn't really go very well. Okay, we're not going to interrupt them. But I also started tearing down some of the village buildings because I'm going to move the village over there closer to the mountain. And I don't really want to have my starter base in the village, even though it's really nice and convenient. I want to make my own house. All right, and there we have it, my first starter house. As you saw in the video, I did start the roof in some birch planks, but I felt like that was too bright. So it has just some cobblestone and some mossy cobble, which there's some moss because over there somewhere it leads to a mossy cave. So I was very excited to find that. I am not too thrilled with my path making right over there. It looks a little bit too wide. I just don't like it. So I'm going to redo that and the path, the stairwells down here because as you can see here, I have started a little farm, little wheat farm, and some sugar cane. So let's move down here and I'll show off the house. I also found some chickens. Don't they look so cute? Some little Highland chickens, a Highland cow, which I need to get another one. And then we've got some sheep. And then I believe that there's some more animals on top of the mountain itself, which I'll try to find to get. But let me show you this little house. So here is my little house. I love the just a little added greenery of all of the moss, the little particles from the flowers. So the inside is pretty bare. It just has a bed, some chests, you know, the furnaces, the crafting table, and that. And then downstairs, I did hollow this out a little bit, did some pillars, and this is going to be my little storage area for now. I have tried to condense it all where it's organized, stone, wood, moss and greenery, like naturey stuff. So just a little bit of that. So, but otherwise, like I said, I wanted to fix this path and stairwell. I'm not too happy with it. But there's my little house. Just a very simple, I fell. Just a very simple house. All right, let's actually go take a look up the mountain and see what it looks like from up there. I can't get that way. Oh, there's a donkey up here. Oh, and some rabbits. Okay. And there's some more sheep. And what looks like to be a beehive. Okay, well, that's really nice. All right, so at the top of the mountain, there is our little house. Oh, it looks so cute. You can see the farm. That's a really nice view. And then we've got the little village over there. So the plan is that I'm going to expand, take the village that's over there and expand it this way around probably this little lake and this area all right here on this mountain. And then eventually I'll probably expand further that way and around the mountain and in the mountain. But for now, I think that's a very nice start. That's an Enderman. That was close. Really glad I didn't look at him. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, don't make eye contact. I think that's where I'm going to end this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everyone!